We just got the Kanan Jarrus Neopixel Lightsaber from NSABERS and we are so excited.
When you guys first open the box, you are going to have the beautiful hilt, of course, in there, along with some other cool things like this stand that is on, which is really pretty, some gloves so you can handle it with care and not get your dirty fingerprints all over it, a blade plug, your Allen wrench and screws so you can attach the blade as well, and
the manual, of course. It tells you how to put it together and it actually specifically shows you the features of the lightsaber.
NSABERS has a wide variety of lightsabers, from their budget-friendly sabers starting at $89 to Neopixel and proffie blades as well from characters all throughout the Star Wars galaxy. And if you guys end up wanting to get your hands on one, make sure to use code FALCON and the link in the descriptions for a cool little discount. Before we get into the features, let's take a moment to admire the hilt. It is made from aerospace aluminum and the detailing is astounding. Kanan Saber is one of my favorites aesthetically, and this is a beautiful and accurate representation. I particularly love the green finish. Now, let's get into the features. The Kanan Jarrus Lightsaber is NSABERS' latest Neopixel 4.0 and has 27 sound effects with character profiles and an included SD card so you can actually download and install your own sounds as well.
That's pretty cool, actually. Very. It also has a drag effect, a flash on clash effect, a blaster effect, and a lockup effect. So it's full of effects if you want some effects in your life.
There are tons, and we're gonna go ahead and put it together and show you all of them right now.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, let's go through all the features. This blade has two buttons on it, the power button and auxiliary button, and sense operation so you can ignite your blade like this. How cool is that? So this is the blade in just its normal form when you get it out of the box. We have it blue because Kanan Jarrus, and it sounds beautiful. Another feature I love about the NSABERS Neopixel is the smooth swing. So after you ignite it, the gestures are so smooth when you're going through and doing your spins, different movements with attacks. When I pulled this thing out of the box, I felt like I was holding a lightsaber for the very first time. I felt like I had a real lightsaber in my hands just because of that smooth swing. It is so awesome. All right, let's keep going through some of the features. When you have the saber on, you can hold the auxiliary button down, and if you tilt the blade down, you can switch colors, which is really cool. And there are a ton in here. We have yellow, purple, and so many that you can go through that are really, really awesome. So all of your features are going to be used with gesture control as well as the power or auxiliary button. So let's go through some different ignitions that you can do. So if you hold down the power button, ignition 2, you'll hear ignition, and it'll go through, I think it's like 11 different ones. And then when you power it on, that's a cool one. You get some really awesome effects. Let's try another couple out. I feel like I'm playing like Galaga with that one. Oh, I think that was one of Estella's favorite. The stack effect is really awesome. Now, some of my personal favorites on here are the blade has music that will play, which is really cool. Check this out. You can feel like you're in a Star Wars movie and just walk around. How cool is that? And it has a bunch of different music fonts you can go through. My personal favorite are the character profiles that are on here. So if you hold down the auxiliary button and turn, we have Ahsoka. And you have character profiles, so you have the white blade, and the ignition sounds are different each time as well. And you'll notice the swing is even different for each character profile as well. We're gonna get to one I really like. All right, that's not my favorite. I just really love them all.
I am the Inquisitor.
Ooh, this one's actually really fun. Let's check out the Inquisitor because you guys are gonna like this sound. Do you guys hear how cool that is? And listen to that swing.
I am told it is the dark saber.
This is the one. This is the way. cool are the sound profiles though? So there are a ton of characters, and as we mentioned earlier, there is an SD card in here as well. So if you want to download and install your own sounds, you can do so as well.
All right, let's keep going with some cool effects. We have a flash on clash. That's your standard clashing against the blade. So turn it on. It doesn't get old. Let me just do that again. So if you hit the blade right there, you can see it's lighting up in different spots. So that's your flash on clash. And then you have your blaster effect, which you would tap the auxiliary for that. So you can block stormtroopers trying to get you. It's pretty cool, right?
Do you know what my favorite thing about a lightsaber is?
What?
Do you know like when they're cutting holes in the walls? You guys know what I'm talking about? Can we cut holes in walls?
I mean, it's a lightsaber, so I'm pretty sure we can.
Okay.
Let's cut a hole in this wall with the drag effect. Hold the power button and then tap the saber. How cool is that? Awesome. And just in case you find yourself in the middle of a lightsaber battle and you're locked up with another lightsaber, you have the lockup effect. Okay, so you can see the tip is turned on, but the rest of it is in that lockup effect.
Overall, I am so pleased with this lightsaber. It is absolutely beautiful down to the details and the way it was manufactured. The lights light up on the side, which is really neat. I don't think I've ever seen that on a saber before. And it has a ton of amazing effects, sounds, features, and a really good price point, honestly, you all, at $459. You can't find better anywhere else.
I mean, it just has so much variety for the price. Like, for that price, you would expect half of what this comes with, but it has so much more. I love the weight of it. So for me, weight is kind of a big deal. If it's too light, like, that's cool, but if it's way too heavy, then it's kind of a hassle to carry around and put it on your belt. But this one is perfect. And once you put the blade on, the balance is really good for actual tricks and stuff like that.
If you all want to get a hand on this lightsaber or any of the other Neopixel or proffie or base lightsabers on NSABERS, check out the site. We have a link below that gets you guys an awesome discount. Thank you, NSABERS, for that. We are very excited to play with this some more.
I know, I'm so excited to just cycle through all the different sound fonts and the characters. That's one of my favorite things about it. There's just so much you can do. There's so many levels of fun here.
If you guys enjoyed this review, you can also check out some of our others. We reviewed the limited edition Cal Kestis Legacy lightsaber that came out for May 4th. We will link that here for you guys. And let us know in the comments what your favorite part of this awesome lightsaber is, and we'll catch you guys very, very soon.